You were born and raised here in Ohio. And obviously, we know you ran for president of the United States. Then you helped campaign for Donald Trump to become the 47th president. Now we're back here in Ohio right now because you're running for governor. And that kind of feels full circle to me.
It does. It's a new chapter. And one of the things I learned last couple of years, Lara, when I ran for president, and even in supporting President Trump after, is it opened my eyes to the fact that a lot of the issues that I cared most about, particularly reform in education and a couple of other areas, shouldn't be dealt with by the federal government.
You have the Republican Party who, as you kind of just noted, brought in so many new voters, young voters, voters who were first time ever voting in their lives, some first time Republican voters. And I don't know if the Democrats know where they are in the grand scheme of things.
I think they don't. I think they're lost in the wilderness. And just speaking as an American, I hope they come out with a coherent vision, even if it's one that you and I may disagree with. Let them stand for something, because that'll allow us all to be the best version of ourselves. The Republican Party, on the other hand, it's a beautiful thing going on. On one hand, we have a big tent coalition of libertarians, previously orphaned Reagan Democrats, independents, constitutional conservatives. The MAGA party is now so broad that it actually allows for even differences of opinion on the small issues while still being united on the big issues of border security, of free speech and open debate, of economic growth, of belief in American exceptionalism. That's not just a formula for uniting the Republican Party. That's a formula for uniting the entire country around the ideals that the country was founded on in the first place.
I think something a lot of people are excited about, DOGE, something you started working on with Elon, several months ago. Give me your assessment of things, because I think so many people, Vivek, are shocked by what they're seeing happen, by the things that are being uncovered.
I mean, sadly, I'm not surprised, but what I am pleasantly surprised by is how united people across the country are against this waste, fraud, and abuse at the level of our government. I thought President Trump did an outstanding job in his joint address, just laying out hard facts of where U.S. taxpayer money has gone. This first step of at least letting sunlight be a disinfectant, of actually getting that bureaucracy out of the way, that's a requirement to revive our economy, to fight our national debt. And I would even say to revive our core American spirit, which is not a bureaucratic one at its core.
So whenever you left DOGE, there were a lot of people speculating, why is Vivek leaving? What's going on? You're now announcing, of course, you are running for governor.
Yeah.
Is that the reason you left?
Well, a lot of my opponents, including on the left, like to push a lot of narratives. I don't think there's much needed to clarify. I was grateful on day one to get both President Trump's endorsement and Elon's endorsement. Elon and I have been friends for years. The fact of the matter is every one of us has to look ourselves in the mirror and say, where are we going to have our biggest possible impact? So my plan had always been to run for governor. One of the ways that President Trump is going to be successful is to take a lot of those programs that should have never been in Washington, D.C. and kick them down to the states. That's the great first step to saving the country. But there's a second step then involved too. I was born in Cincinnati, about an hour and a half from where we are in Columbus today. I don't just want to lead Ohio to be one of the better states in the Midwest, which admittedly is what it is today. I want to lead Ohio to be the best state in the country, to grow a new business, to raise a young family, both of which are near and dear to my heart.